I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time. And I don't really...
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you've never been here before, welcome and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am so excited for today's cleaning motivation video. I got so much done, and I also got a little bathroom decluttering project done that I had been meaning to do for a while. And I cleaned a really moldy and nasty bath mat. It was so gross, but it was such a satisfying transformation, so stay tuned for that one. But if this is your first time here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy cleaning videos, because I post them every single week. We're going to get started with the bath mat that I was referring to before. It was so gross. How I clean this thing is by diluting some bleach in the bathtub and letting it soak for hours, and it really does do the trick. I don't like using bleach and bleach products in my home, but sometimes you just have to, and this is one of those times.
I'll take it to Mars, oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me.
I also wanted to make sure that I washed all of my bath mats this day as well, but I needed to do a load of Carson's laundry, and I of course wanted to throw his laundry in first before I threw in some bath mats. So first we're gonna throw in that. Most of the time when I'm cleaning, Carson is napping, but this was a rare occasion where he wasn't home and I was able to actually clean up his room really well. So I spent quite a bit of time in here making his bed and cleaning off all of his furniture, and it felt so good to have his room cleaned because, like I said, his room just doesn't get the same amount of attention that the rest of the house gets. And when I try to clean his room and he's in there with me, it's just a lost cause because he's right behind me being a tornado, destroying everything. So this was so nice to be able to just focus and get his room picked up really well. If you are a regular here on my channel, then you know that I work full-time and my son Carson goes to daycare full-time. So he brings home like every single germ imaginable. So his humidifier needs to be sanitized pretty often because we use it all the time. So to do this, I just soak it in vinegar and water and let that sit for a while, and that helps to just completely disinfect it.
Everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smokers in the bathroom.
Back in Carson's room, like I said, I wanted to clean off all of his furniture, so I'm just removing everything from his changing table here, which we actually don't use that often anymore because he's just so big now that it's really hard to lay him up there, but I do still like to have it and just have everything organized up there. So I'm vacuuming it out because it gets somehow full of dust and crumbs and hair, and I don't even know what else is in there. And then I'm going to clean it out using my Thieves household cleaner. I've recently started using the Thieves cleaner on every single surface in my home, and it is now my favorite cleaner. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not like a super crunchy mom or anything, but I really do enjoy the Thieves cleaner, and it is completely non-toxic.
Times another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smell, like a flash in the universe. You are illuminating. I don't really care about the people in the bar line. I don't really mind all the who goes doing stage dive. next to me.
Carson is 2.5 years old, but he's huge for his age. He's always in like the 99th percentile for height and weight and everything else. So he's actually in a size 4T to 5T in pretty much everything, including socks. But his little sock area was just full of size 2T to 3T, which is too small, and a bunch of mismates. So here I just spent some time going through that and just trying to get rid of the pairs that don't fit him or that don't have mates.
No, 'cause you don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
I had never taken down Carson's Christmas decorations that I had up on the shelves in his room. I actually made these shelves and I'm so proud of them. I saw them on Etsy and they were super expensive, so I thought maybe I could make them myself at home, and I did, and I'm just so proud of myself. I love these shelves, but I'm just cleaning them off because they were getting pretty dusty, and then just replacing the decorations with a couple of stuffed animals because it is no longer Christmas.
And that we're good the way we are.
These truck prints were from an Etsy shop and the frames were from Target, and I'm totally obsessed with the way that these look in his room. I think they are so adorable.
It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better.
No room is completely cleaned until it has vacuum lines, so I'm just gonna vacuum Carson's room really quickly.
I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy. But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted?
So into the kitchen now. I had some dishes that I needed to load into the dishwasher, and I also wanted to finish cleaning out Carson's humidifier so I could put it away for the next time that we need it, which hopefully is not for a while. Fingers crossed. I feel like he just brings home every single germ he possibly can, but I'm hoping that at this point, since he's been in daycare full time for so long, that he's starting to build an immunity and it will be a better season. He did have the flu last winter. I think he had it in March, which is kind of late in the season to get it, so it still could happen, but I am just praying that it doesn't.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy.
I cannot film a cleaning video without cleaning my sink, I've decided. It's just my favorite thing to do. So nothing new here, just cleaning my sink.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on.
And as usual, I had some stuff all over my counter, so I just went through and kind of decluttered this a bit before I went around and wiped them all down using the same thieves cleaner that I use on every single surface in my home.
I've been, but
I had other projects that I wanted to do, so I wasn't going to vacuum and steam mop my floors this day. That was just a lot for me, but I did want to just kind of vacuum out the area underneath where we eat because Carson gets crumbs and food everywhere, and I also just wanted to wipe that down. And I also used the thieves cleaner for this because it's completely safe on any surface.
a broken trust got you haunted.
Carson's laundry was ready to be switched over to the dryer, but as usual, I had a load of laundry in the dryer that I forgot about. You guys should see the laundry mountain that is happening right now in my home. I am so far behind, so hopefully in my next video I can fold some laundry and get caught up, because I think you guys will definitely find it motivational when you see what I've got going on. The entry from the garage into the house just gets so bad, and tons of stuff gets cluttered up down here, so I'm going through it trying to put everything back where it belongs. And then I needed to vacuum this area, and I also needed to clean some spots on the rug that were from my cats. I don't know if they threw up or what they did, but there was definitely some little stains going on, and I like to nip those in the bud as soon as possible.
This case we could be, yeah. Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in. But I'm your liability. I know you are my liability.
This was actually the only rug cleaner I could find at my Target. It worked. It's not my favorite thing ever, but it did get the stains out, so I don't know that I'd recommend it, but it worked.
Here's what I like. Laying on the beach with sunlight in my eyes. Laughing with my friends.
So moving back upstairs, I just wanted to tidy up this couch a little bit because these pillows are always a mess. I feel like I fix these pillows like 45 times a day.
Oh wait, that's the only way to get that high.
And now probably the most satisfying portion of this video is seeing the finished product with this bath mat. It looked a million times better. Like I said, I don't like using bleach in my home, but in this case, I definitely have to. I used to be the kind of person that would just throw away the bath mat and buy a new one when it got like that, but that is so wasteful, and I try not to be like that. Plus, this is a really nice one, and it was kind of expensive. I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. And since I'm terrified of creating mustard gas, I wasn't going to clean the tub after having bleach in it. I live in fear of mixing chemicals, so I just wanted to clean kind of the rest of the bathroom a little bit. So the mirror and the counter, and I also needed to take out the trash, and I needed to clean the trash bin in here because it's just something I try to do every so often so it doesn't harbor too many germs and bacteria, but it's not the most pleasant thing to do.
Here's what I like. Jumping from a roof that is almost too high. Laying on the grass, I close my eyes. Playing my guitar till my fingers are numb. Oh, I always try to let my spirit fly away. That's the only way to get that high.
Carson does a lot more playing with the potty than he does actually using the potty, but we are working on it. And if you're wondering what the M&Ms were on the counter, yes, I am bribing my child with M&Ms to try and get him to use the potty. But if you guys have any tips, leave them down below because I could use them. And this is how a crazy cat lady like myself makes her bed, with cats sleeping on it and making it around them. All of the furniture in my room needed to be wiped down. It was just getting kind of dusty, and I'm using the thieves cleaner for that as well because, like I said, you can use it on literally any surface in your home. I think I'm getting new furniture relatively soon. I've mentioned in a couple of videos that I am potentially moving pretty soon, so when I do that, I am definitely going to be getting some new furniture.
I met you in the summer when you left. It was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you in the to do.
So back to the laundry we go. I am grabbing all of Carson's laundry out of the dryer to bring upstairs. I didn't get to folding it this day because, like I said, the laundry mountain is just taking over my life. And then I also had to throw the bath rugs into the dryer, and I sprayed my washing machine with this washing machine cleaner because after washing those bath rugs, I just think it's necessary, and I let that sit in there to kind of disinfect a little bit.
I've been going crazy.
I feel like the far away angle of my camera doesn't do justice to my rugs. You can't really tell that they're actually needing to be vacuumed, so I decided to hold my camera for this so you guys could actually see that my carpets did need to be vacuumed, and I think it's a little bit more satisfying this way.
You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else who might...
So now heading into my master bathroom, I had clothes everywhere because I'm just a mess and needed to get those out of the way, and then I'm just cleaning off my bathroom counters because before I can do any sort of decluttering or organizing, I need the space to be clean.
Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone. I met you and
Okay, so moving into decluttering, I'm just going to remove everything from my cabinet so that I can see what I have and try to go through it and get rid of some stuff and reorganize it. I just organized this. I want to say it was like a year ago, and I do like the way that I organized it. I like all of the bins and everything that I have in there, but it was just kind of starting to build up the things that were in it, and it was time for me to go through it and get rid of some stuff.
Grow like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know.
This drawer is full of things that I kind of use on a daily basis, but then there's a lot of other stuff that I don't use on a daily basis that's just in my way when I'm going to grab things. So I wanted to empty this drawer out as well and go through it and just put everything back where it belongs and get rid of some things that I'm not using or store them underneath my sink in that cabinet where they're out of my way.
Thought we'd be forever young, but now I know we can't keep floating. We have to fall. This is the beat of broken hearts. Is it all lost? We can go on again. 'Cause you seem like you want it bad. My head is spinning off the edge, and I'm giving in way too fast, way too fast. My dear friend, you know I give in. Been waiting so long to feel it. All of these years I've been listening. Are you all so numb? Do you still pretend? We felt
These are little spice cabinet organizers that I have in this drawer to organize all of my little bottles and things, and I would highly recommend them. This is probably my favorite thing that I have done in my bathroom, but this is the finished product and we have actually reached the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and that it gave you tons of cleaning motivation. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Follow me on Instagram if you're interested in some more day-to-day stuff. I'm trying to be more active on there, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job, so come follow me over there. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps my channel out a lot. Thank you so much for watching. It really does mean the world to me, and I hope you will come back for my next video.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up on the hillside.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for a whole house clean with me. This week I had some decluttering to do as well as cleaning in preparation for putting my house on the market. So if you're looking for lots of cleaning motivation, you've come to the right place. But before we get into it, this is a very exciting video for me. I'm so honored to be collaborating with one of my favorite YouTubers, Jamie from Jamie's Journey. I've been watching her channel for such a long time, following along her IVF journey that led to twin baby girls. She also has an older daughter as well named Avery. She's a fellow working mom and her channel is so successful and she's such a major inspiration for me. So please, if you haven't already heard of Jamie, I will have her video linked in my description below. So go watch it and let her know that I sent you. She's also doing a whole house clean with me and I know you'll all love her just as much as I do. If you're coming over here from Jamie's channel, my name is Catherine. I'm a full-time working mom to my son Carson, who is 2.5. I post new cleaning and organizing videos every week, and sometimes I sprinkle in some motherhood, like day in the life and routine videos. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and follow along my next few months of craziness with moving and some big life changes that I'll be getting into very soon here on my channel.
Like everything's gone. Everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
Something that I do not do as often as I should is sort through my clothing and try to weed out any pieces that I'm not wearing. I do like to donate once or twice a year, so I try to do this at least that often, but I know I should probably do it more. There are some things that just aren't salvageable, they have holes or whatever, but anything that is nice enough for me to donate, I will put aside and put in a bag for later to drop off at the donation bin. So that's what I'm doing here, is just trying to go through a couple of my drawers and figure out if there were any pieces that were good enough to donate and what I should probably throw away.
I know you are my liability. Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh.
I am a closet old t-shirt hoarder. I can't help it. Any type of big baggy t-shirt, even if it's not mine, I just want to keep it forever, and I have a really hard time parting with those things, as you can see here by the growing pile of t-shirts. And believe it or not, that is not the only pile of t-shirts that I have. I think you may even see some of it in my closet portion of this video later. But let me know in the comments, do any of you guys have like a certain type of clothing that you just hoard? For me, it's definitely old t-shirts and jeans. For some reason, I have like 12 pairs of jean shorts and they all look exactly the same.
With somebody else. Ooh, boy, I ask myself, yeah. Wait, maybe you're just off doing what you said. Ooh, think I've lost myself. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go off crazy, but I think
I definitely did not invent this method of cleaning your ceiling fan, but it is easily the most effective way to clean your ceiling fan without getting dust all over your room. I do not know who started this, and I certainly don't want to take credit for it, but if you guys haven't tried this before, definitely give it a shot.
I think I'm losing it, I think I'm losing it bad. I've been staring at my phone too long, feel my eyes getting tired, and the battery is long, long gone. Oh no, no, there is something you're not telling me, but I can't wrap my head around it. You said you and I were meant to be last week.
So in my last week's video, I had a laundry mountain going on that I needed to fold, and then anything that I needed to hang, I just kind of put aside in a basket, and I waited until I filmed this video to put all of it away. It was definitely a multiple day process because there was so much laundry, but I'm happy to announce that I have not had any laundry mountains since filming that video a few weeks ago, so I'm doing much better at staying on top of it. But actually, in the next video, you're going to see me organize this closet a little bit better than it is currently because, like I said, I was preparing to put my house on the market. So all of the crap, for lack of a better word, that you can see on that white bench right there, I do go through it and organize it. So make sure you come back next week if you are interested in seeing that.
I think I'm losing it bad. Wish my mind and I could free ourselves from agony. But without you here, it's hard to keep my thoughts clean. I'm just worried there is something you're not telling me. Ooh, ooh. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go.
And as usual, there are dishes in the sink that needed to be cleaned or loaded into the dishwasher. I had a couple of you guys tell me that you ordered the silicone sponges that you see me using here from my video a couple of weeks ago. They're so good, and I would highly recommend them. So far, I've had all of you telling me that you really like them as well. They can save you money in the long run because you're not buying new sponges all the time because, as I'm sure you know, regular traditional sponges are so germy and disgusting, and these silicone ones are a great way to eliminate some of that bacteria from your kitchen. You can just throw them right into your dishwasher in order to sanitize them, and it works like a charm.
You got something I can never be without, yeah. I'm in your command. Thought I was a man of my own, but it's been 2 years. I'm only a shadow of the good on me now. A breeze in my ear, 'cause you know I cannot say no to you. Feeling like home, but should it be like this? Locked up in your dome, you know I fight for you. What do I do? Every time you call my name, what do I do? You're whipping me into madness. I try to lay low, but I can never stay away from you. What do I we can't stop it, so I keep on rolling in silence. So I keep on rolling in silence. I find myself apologizing when you've started it. Why? Under a spell, I really wonder how did it come to this? Go see my friends, but then I realize they're all your friends. Is this who I am? You see me running around in circles, feeling so sweet, but should it be like this? I'm loving the heat, I think I'm losing it. What do I do? Every time you call my name, what do I You're whipping me into madness. I try to lay low, but I can never stay away from you. What do I we can't stop it, so I keep on rolling in silence.
I'm big into recycling. For any of you guys who are regulars on my channel, then you know that. But I do like to sort this recycling. I separate the cardboard from anything that's glass or metal. That's just the way that my town makes us do it. but I do sort them into 2 separate little reusable shopping bags, and then I bring those down into the garage every week when it's time to get them into the recycling bins.
I'll carry your shoes. I think I've lost it. What do I? Every time you call my name, what do I? You're whipping me into madness.
I'm probably pronouncing this totally wrong, but I had never used the Wyman stainless steel cleaner before, and it's raved about on YouTube. I feel like I see people using it all the time, and I'd never tried it. I've actually never tried a dedicated stainless steel cleaner until I tried this one, and I did like it. I didn't see any like major difference from using this to just using my regular all-purpose cleaner, but I feel like if anything it was just a little bit shinier when I was done, so I guess I would recommend it, but I didn't see like a dramatic difference.
My dear friend, where have you been? Where have you gone? What did you win? Someone there, are you listening? Is it too late? My dear friend, we felt the sunshine, we found the gold. We thought we'd be forever young, but now I know we can't keep floating, we have to fall. This is the beat of broken hearts, is it all lost?
So this cabinet just gets full of random papers, mail, important documents, so many things just go into this cabinet. It's just kind of been the place since I moved in where I just throw stuff, and I really wanted to go through it and sort through the paperwork and just make some piles of things, get things together, get things thrown away that I don't need anymore. Just try to organize it a little bit because it kind of bothers me every single time I go in there to get out a plate for Carson or a bowl for Carson, since that's where I store them, and I just see clutter everywhere. It drives me insane, so I wanted to go through that and organize it a little bit.
Are you all so numb? Do you still pretend? We felt the sunshine, we found the gold. We thought we'd be forever young, but now I know we can't keep floating, we have to fall. This is the beat of broken hearts, is it all lost? We can't go on again, 'cause you seem like you want it bad. My head is spinning off the edge, and I'm giving in way too fast, way too fast. Caught up in the flashing light, keeps it dead in my mind, leading me on like it's whatever. We could go on, but we should know better. We can't go on again.
I've been using my Thieves household cleaner from Young Living like crazy, and I had used all of it. So here I'm just making a fresh batch, and then I'm going to wipe down all of my counters.
And I'm giving in way too fast, way too fast. We can't go on again, 'cause you seem like you want it bad. My head is spinning off the edge, and I'm giving in way too fast, way too fast.
I'm huge on vacuuming because I just think it's the most effective way to clean your floors, but sometimes I just don't want to lug out the big vacuum, so I'm just going to sweep up really quickly so that I can get ready to steam mop. I was asking you guys in a recent video if you had any ideas for all of Carson's gigantic trucks and ways to kind of hide them so it doesn't look so cluttered, and I actually had a couple of people say that I should not hide the trucks, I should leave them out because kids are only little for so long and someday I'm going to miss having these things around my house, and you know what? I totally agree. So kind of don't care if they don't go with my decorations. They're my son's like favorite toys in the world and I'm going to leave them out so that he's easily able to get to them. I don't always use a floor cleaner with my steam mop because it actually just needs the steam to sanitize your floors, but occasionally if I want a little extra something, I will put down the Method Squirt and Mop wood cleaner. So as I've mentioned a couple of times, I am selling my house. I am in the process of it right now, and I will give you guys a full update really soon on everything that is going on, but just know that it is a dang stressful process, and I've been through it before. I hated it the first time. I do not like it this time. I love this house, and I've not been here actually that long. This house was built in 2018, so it's not even 2 years old. We are in 2020, but it was late 2018 when this house was finished and I moved into it. But unfortunately, sometimes in life, things happen that are just totally out of your control. And in this case, it's just time to move on from this house. So I don't know what's next for me as far as where I'm going to live. I'm actually considering renting for a year just so that I don't settle for something that I don't love. Although the idea of renting just makes me sick because it just feels like I'm throwing my money down the drain. So I'm totally torn on what to do, but I will let you guys know really soon when I can about what's going on and all of that.
Stronger than I ever been. I won't get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I won't get up again.
I get questions sometimes on where Carson's bedding is from. It's actually from Pottery Barn, the sheets and the comforter. So it was kind of a splurge purchase, but they do have sales sometimes. So if you keep an eye on the site, sometimes you can find it for a little bit cheaper. But I absolutely love his bedding. The foam bed rails are underneath his fitted sheet, actually underneath the mattress protector. And those are amazing because they just look so much better than the big bed rails, and he never falls out of his bed. And those are linked in my Amazon storefront if you're interested in checking them out.
But if I fall, I will get up again.
But like I said, I've been doing so much better on not having laundry mountains. So as soon as Carson's clothes were ready to be folded and put away, I wanted to get that done. So I'm just folding all of his laundry, and then I'm also going to hang up whatever I hang up for him.
I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger
on to my bathroom, you guys have seen me do this a million times. I'm just decluttering my countertop and then I'm going to wipe everything down. I also needed to just clean my toilet and clean my shower, so we're gonna do that next. Another thing that I get questions about a lot is the 3-tiered shelf in between my 2 mirrors. That is from Target from the Hearth and Hand collection, and I'm pretty sure they still sell it, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, my bathroom smells really good now, but do you guys have any idea how expensive replica is? And now it's just all over here. I do like to use my magic erasers for cleaning my shower, but I had some of this scrubbing bubbles stuff, so I just sprayed all of that in there and let it soak for a little bit to try and work away some of the soap scum.
In every space of me, my bed recalls just how you feel. We were running out of time, had a moment then it died. So why should I complain? We ran as fast as we could do. No one's to blame, not me or you. Still I'm caught in that rain. I'll be over you, okay? I'll be doing more than great. But I just miss ya, I miss ya. I'll sing happy songs one day. I'll be doing more than great. But now I miss ya, I miss ya.
So now that the scrubbing bubbles has had some time to sit and kind of work away some of the soap scum for me, I'm just going to wipe down my shower.
Can't leave the biggest hole. Just waking up to feel your skin. It's killing me the most, the most. We were running out of time, had a moment then it died. So why should I complain? We ran as fast as we could do. No one's to blame, not me or you. Still I'm caught in that rain. I'll be over you, okay? I'll be doing more than great. But I just miss ya, I miss ya. I'll sing happy songs one day. I'll be doing more than great. But now I miss.
So we've reached the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and it gave you tons of cleaning motivation, but if it didn't give you enough, then make sure that you go check out Jamie's channel and watch her video. And I just want to say thank you so much to her for collaborating with me on this video. I know that you guys will love her channel. Just do not forget to leave her a comment and let her know that you came over there from mine. But thank you once again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me out a ton, and I hope that you will come back for my next video.
Let me feel your love again.
go screaming out your name. Take me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I have an all-day clean with me. I filmed this actually the day before I put my house on the market. So I'm doing a lot of surface cleaning, a lot of putting things away, a little bit of decluttering. So make sure you stay tuned for the whole video to get tons of cleaning motivation. I hope that you guys enjoy this one, and let's get started. So the first thing that I was doing was throwing in some laundry. Laundry's kind of a theme in this video because I really didn't want to have any laundry laying around my house for the pictures that the realtor was going to come take. And obviously I filmed this portion of the video in the morning after I took a shower, so my hair was a little crazy, but bear with me, it will get better. The laundry area was a little bit disorganized. I never really did anything with this portion of my house, and I always wanted to. I wished I had like a real shelf in there and that it was organized pretty with baskets, and I've always envisioned myself having like glass containers for my laundry soap and just making it super pretty, but it never happened. But I did want to at least wipe down the outside of the appliances and kind of organize the things that were on the shelf above the washer and dryer, just so that if people did open up the washer and dryer area, that it didn't look like a total mess. And now, a few hours later, when my hair was dry and looking nice, I am going to switch over the laundry, and I also throw in another load.
Do what we need to do. Staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you.
I had not had a chance to make my bed for the day yet this day, so here I'm just making my bed really quickly. It just makes me feel so much better when my bed is made. I mentioned in my last video that I wanted to go through and organize this part of my closet. I just have these bins with random stuff in them, baskets with clothes that needs to be sorted, either get rid of it or donate it or hang it. I have this box just full of like childhood things, so I've got old high school yearbooks and things along those lines. So I wanted to sort through everything and kind of donate things I no longer use, get rid of things that just aren't good enough to be donated, and just get this area looking a little bit better for when people come over for showings.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my, my, my. You got me like my, my, my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like my, my, my. Like oh my God, don't let anyone hold you down just because you are.
If I weren't moving, I think that I would like to get some bins to go up on these shelves. just to organize these sweatshirts because I just think they look so bad sitting on top of the shelves like this. But I did want to at least kind of organize them a little bit, like I said, just in case people were coming in my closet for showings. I'm sure that they were going in there, and I just didn't want it to look like a bomb went off.
On me, the way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got me like my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 'cause you got me like my. Like oh my God, this time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got me like.
And the last thing that I was doing in my closet was just hanging up clothes that needed to be hung up. It doesn't look perfect, and I didn't get rid of a whole ton of stuff, but I did at least get a bag full of things to donate, as well as throwing away some things that I just don't need anymore and that can't really be donated. But I did feel better that my closet was in a little bit better shape. This is actually good for me. My bathroom counters can get so much worse than this, and I'm sure that any of you regulars on my channel know all about that, but I've been doing a way better job at putting things away and keeping this area organized throughout the week.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side. It makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever.
And now we're back at the laundry because I needed to throw in another load as well as switch over everything from the washer into the dryer.
Do you hear that sound? Can you feel the music? Let's get wild. We're magic, you and I. They call us reckless, but we don't mind. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are.
These stairs are just a disaster all the time. My cat's fur just sticks to them, and there's fur balls everywhere, and they drag litter up the stairs. It's just terrible. So I'm just vacuuming them, as well as the entryway needed to be vacuumed pretty badly. And this rug, I couldn't explain to you how it got like that, but I feel like this happens all the time, even with the non-slip mat underneath it. So I needed to obviously fix that.
If it's only for now, I don't mind. 'Cause I know that your love is endless. If it's only for now, I don't mind. 'Cause I know that your love is endless. It might be over tomorrow, but this day will live on forever.
I hate carrying my big vacuum up the stairs to vacuum them, so I decided to be lazy and grab my hand vacuum for the rest of the stairs. I usually like to start in my kitchen, but for some reason this day I just didn't. So we're finally getting around to it, and I had a ton of dishes in the sink and around the sink that were driving me nuts, and just stuff all over the counters. I couldn't tell you why there was a shoe on the counter, but there was. So that's just kind of the story of my life.
Boy, it's been a while since we talked, and my head's getting nervous. I can't handle this on and off. I can't, no. I just gotta know where you are if I want to remain sane. But you're ghosting every text and call. Oh no. You could be running off with somebody else. Ooh, boy, I ask myself, yeah. Wait, maybe you're just off doing what you said. Ooh, think I've lost myself. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go off crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is these days. Are you being honest with me? I don't wanna go this cray-cray, but I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. I've been staring at my phone too long. Feel my eyes getting tired, and the battery is long, long gone. Oh no, no. There is something you're not telling me, but I can't wrap my head around it. You said you and I were meant to be last week. You could be running off with somebody else. Ooh, boy, I ask myself, yeah. Wait, maybe you're just off doing what you said. Ooh, think I've lost myself. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go off crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is these days. Are you being honest with me? I don't wanna go this cray-cray, but I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. Wish my mind and I could free ourselves from agony, but without you here, it's hard to keep my thoughts clean. I'm just worried there is something you're not telling me. Ooh, ooh. Tell me what's the hold up.
If you guys watch my channel regularly, then you know that I'm big into recycling, so here I'm just emptying the recycling bin into these bags to free up some space.
Tell me where your heart is these days. Are you being honest with me? I don't wanna go this.
I have my cat food auto shipped to me from Chewy. I think it saves me a little bit of money, but it's just mostly for the convenience, and I had just received a new package, so I needed to get all of that put into my pantry, which is a disaster, by the way. I never organized my pantry since we've lived here, and it just gets so bad. But organization is incredibly expensive, and I need to find a way to organize this, even if I'm not living here for my next place, because it just makes me insane.
Summertime, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking.
Finally, once I had everything off of my counters, aside from that iPhone charger, which is now really bothering me as I'm watching this back, I'm just gonna go around and wipe down all of my countertops, and I'm still on the Thieves household cleaner kick. I just think it's great, and I'm really happy that I gave it another chance, because I didn't initially love it, and now I do.
I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking. You're sweet. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear.
Something that I really needed to do was clean off my stovetop. I definitely wanted this to look okay for when people came over to my house, because I think that this being clean says a lot about the cleanliness of my house in general. So this room you almost or probably never have seen on my channel because it's just been empty for the entire time that we've lived here, but it does make me super sad because I always kind of hoped there would be another baby in this room at some point, but that's just not the case. So I just wanted to vacuum this room up so that it looked nice and fresh for pictures. Had a ton of Carson's laundry that needed to be folded and put away. This kid goes through clothes like it's nobody's business. So I kind of feel like I spend my entire life washing, drying, and folding his clothes.
So why you keep playing, boy? Walking around like you're some kind of star, yeah. You're talking sweet, pulling strings, but I know there's always something up your sleeve.
So at this point, it was actually starting to get dark because I really did clean for the entire day. And there was actually more that I did that I didn't even film because I just wanted my house to look perfect for these pictures. And I'm sure any of you guys who've ever listed your house on the market before understand that, and you would think because I do YouTube that I would be okay with showing my house on the internet and having it not look perfect. Considering I'm a cleaning channel, you guys see it as a disaster all the time, and I'm not ashamed. But when it came to this, I don't know, something about it just made me really nervous.
Sooner or later, you gotta face the facts one of these days when your luck has run out. But don't you come crawling back, cause you know we're through, oh yeah. Cause you only cloud my eyes so that I can see the sky. You're gonna be loveless when you're without me. You're gonna regret it. Sooner or later, you're acting all tough. You think you're all that, but don't you know what goes around comes back around? You're gonna be loveless. Sooner or later, I'm throwing all your dirty laundry out the door. There's nothing left to say. Your actions said it all. Oh yeah. Oh, hey, you're gonna be lonely.
And another load of laundry needed to be put away. I can't even tell you guys how bad my back was aching at this point because I had been cleaning my house all day. I'm not even exaggerating. It doesn't look like I did all that much as I'm editing this and watching it all back, but I'm telling you guys, I didn't stop for the entire day.
Yeah, sooner or later. You're acting all tough. You think you're all that. You're acting all tough. You think you're all that. You're acting all tough. You think you're all that. You're acting all tough. You think you're all that. You're gonna be loveless sooner or later. Wait a second, I don't need you. Then why so settled? I withdrew. Still it feels just like I'm waiting for something better. Wait a second, I wanna stay up late with my heart in your head. Maybe stay too much cause you don't understand. You got me gone. You don't understand. You got me gone. But sometimes I might be a bit selfish when you way too humble.
Some things I waited until morning to do, so before I went to work, I actually vacuumed the hardwood floors and I steam mopped, but I did want to vacuum Carson's room the night before just to take a little bit off my plate because, like I said, I was going to work the next morning, so I wasn't going to have a whole ton of time to do any of this, but I really wanted to have vacuum lines in the pictures.
Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster. When I'm with you, I feel different. Like I'm brand new, less ignoring. Still it feels just like I'm waiting for something better. Wait a second, I wanna stay up late with my heart in your hand. Maybe stay too much cause you don't understand. You got me gone. You don't understand. You got me gone. But sometimes I might be a bit selfish when you're way too humble. Might be overzealous, getting you in trouble. Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster, or just the best you've ever had.
So Carson was obviously still awake at this point, so I wasn't able to fully clean up all of his toys, but I do sometimes go around and just start picking them up while he's awake. Sometimes he'll even help me clean them up, but he was pretty into whatever it is that he was doing over there. So I just went around and tried to sort through his toys as much as I could and put away the things that I didn't think he probably was going to need for the remainder of the evening because it was just about bedtime.
Never could have been thinking I would know what the future bring. All the highs and lows. Said I'm gonna win, though the world might spin. Now I'm sitting here like I'm no.
But we've actually reached the end of this video. It really bothers me that I didn't film the rest of me cleaning this room up, but I was so exhausted. I can't even begin to tell you guys, and I had to be up super early the next day so that I could finish up everything before I went to work, so that when the realtor came over while I was gone, everything looked perfect, and I was so stressed out about this. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some cleaning motivation. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new and you enjoy cleaning motivation. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I hope that you will come back for my next video.
How'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just...
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel for another video. If you are looking for cleaning motivation, then I have got you covered today. I hope you enjoy this week's video and it inspires you to get up and get moving along with me. We are doing some deeper cleaning today, a few not so everyday tasks, and I included a quick grocery haul for you guys as well. I also did a big declutter and kind of a reorganization of the playroom, so stay tuned until the end of the video for that. But first things first, I wanted to get my son's laundry going. He is 2.5, his name is Carson. If you're new here, I needed to do not only his weekly laundry, but his bedding needed to be washed as well.
Seems so good. I guess I can't help myself.
So once I got all of Carson's laundry going, I just went upstairs and quickly made my bed before we left for the grocery store. I'm going to include a timestamp right here on the screen for where you can skip to get back to cleaning if you are not interested in the grocery haul or any of that. Look at these ears. They've seen better days, huh? Where did Bun Bun's ears go?
Gonna get Bun Bun.
Whoa.
I just hope you won't get hurt. I just hope you've been through worse.
So Carson and I just got back from the grocery store and I thought I would show you guys what we got. It wasn't like a big shop. This was like I forgot things when we went to the store the other day. So I just had to pick up the few things that I forgot. And if you're looking for like a super healthy, organic, perfect grocery shop, then you've come to the wrong place, because we are most definitely not perfect. But I do try to be healthy, just not all the time. We got Paw Patrol mac and cheese, and it's the instant mac and cheese that goes in the microwave, because sometimes in a pinch, this is just really good when you have kids. And I'm not a fan of Annie's macaroni. I feel like it's, I don't know, it has like a weird aftertaste. Sometimes I do eat whatever he has left over that he hasn't eaten, and I can't stomach Annie's. So I like Kraft. And then this is amazing if you are looking to make homemade mac and cheese but you don't want to put in all the effort. This seriously tastes like it. I love this stuff. These I get for work. I could probably make something like this out of just like a big pack of almonds and dried cranberries and slice up my own cheese, but for the convenience I like to have these. And then tonight I'm going to be making these like cranberry meatballs, and they call for a whole jar of chili sauce and then an entire jar of whole berry cranberry sauce. They are so good. And then I got this street taco sauce that I've never tried before, but thought sounded kind of good. And we make tacos a lot, so something good to spruce it up. These Alexia sweet potato fries are so good. I love them, and I add extra seasoning to them. And I bake them in the oven until they're super crispy, and they're really, really good. And I got a bunch of bananas because I need to make banana bread for work next week, and they were all really green, so I got a bunch of them so that, because Carson loves bananas, so he'll eat some, and then I also just need some to stay here to turn more yellow for banana bread. Carson loves these little oranges, so I get these, and these are like an easy thing for me to send to school with him, even though I get in trouble, I swear, for like everything I send this child to school. Last time I sent him clementines, they told me that they can't give them to him because they're a choking hazard, so I guess maybe if I try cutting them up really small, they'll let him have them, but I don't know. And then Carson also wanted grapes, so I let him pick. He chose purple instead of green. I actually like red grapes more than I like green grapes, so I'm happy about that. And then we're gonna be making tacos like I was talking about, so I got corn, and I always need corn, so I got an extra one. And then Carson really likes broccoli, so I got this because tonight when we make the cranberry meatballs, I'll make them with some brown rice, and I'll put the meatballs over the rice, and then I'll just give Carson broccoli as like a side. I try to give him some sort of vegetable every night and just hope that he eats it. And then I just needed butter, so I got some unsalted butter, sour cream for when we have tacos. I always get the light sour cream. To me it tastes exactly the same. And finally I needed Parmesan cheese. I wanted to try something other than Kraft brand, so I got this. We'll see if it's good. It was like a little bit more expensive, but we will see.
I don't wanna seem all rude, but I can't remember where I am. A mattress on an old wood floor and fragments of the night before. I don't wanna waste no time, and you don't wanna waste your love. Even though your kiss on fire, my mind is all blurry now. Feeling low, hard to breathe, but
My dishwasher was actually full of clean dishes and my sink had a few dirty ones, and I didn't want to empty my dishwasher just to reload it, so I decided that I would just switch it up and hand wash the few dishes that I did have in the sink so that I could have every single thing cleaned and put away.
Come back to bed. Oh, just come back to bed. I can tell what time it is. The thing is, I don't really care, 'cause I got no place to be.
So one thing I don't do nearly as much as I should is clean the grates on my gas stovetop. I clean the stovetop all the time, but I almost never put in the effort to take these grates off, and they get pretty nasty. So I took them all off and I stuck them in my sink with really, really hot water and dish soap and let them sit and soak for a while.
Waking up in a bed with my head on the chest that I don't even know, but I guess it makes sense, 'cause I know we both lied everything that.
And while I was waiting for the grates on my stovetop to soak, I decided to just go ahead and empty my dishwasher.
Oh, just come back to bed. You look so good wrapped in those sheets. You sound so nice, mumble while you sleep. Waking up in a bed with my head on the chest that I don't even know, but I guess it makes sense, 'cause I know we both lied everything that happened last night. So just come back to bed. I wanna hold you. Come back to bed. Oh, just come back to bed. Oh, just come back to bed. I bet you think that I should calm down and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you.
These were not my favorite thing in the world to clean because as I was scrubbing them, all of the soap and water was just kind of flying back up at me, in my face and on my clothes, and it was pretty annoying, but it was worth it because these things were so much cleaner and my stove seriously looks brand new to me now.
Better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy. But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions.
Since it was about to be Carson's nap time, I just needed to put his bed back together so that he had somewhere to sleep. I actually don't have a second set of sheets for his bed, so I need to buy a second set pretty soon, just like a plain one obviously, because these were kind of an investment for me. They were from Pottery Barn Kids, but I think they were totally worth it because they're just so cute.
Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah. La 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 la
I always like to finish off my kitchen just by going around and wiping down all of my countertops. I have been getting questions about the Thieves cleaner that I use in my videos. It is by Young Living. I have mixed opinions on it from you guys. It seems like a lot of you really love it, but then a lot of you also really hate it. I didn't like it at first. It took some getting used to, but I just use a cloth with really hot water on it, and then I spray the Thieves and wipe everything down, and it works perfectly for me. I haven't had any issues, but I have had some people tell me that they just don't think it does a good enough job cleaning. So that's the only advice I could give you, is to maybe wet your cloth first with really hot water.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
Finally got this guy down for a nap, so now I need to conquer all of this. And I could just leave it out because he's gonna wake up and he's gonna just take it all out again, but I kind of like to just pick it up and start fresh before the second half of the day begins.
On and on, but I don't care, I will let you in. You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been.
But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability. Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in. But I'm your
So the lighting in my bathroom for the next few clips is pretty bad. I feel like I had my camera on the wrong setting or something. It's not this yellow or like orangey as it is in video. For some reason, my bathroom just comes across this color on camera, but in real life it doesn't look like this, and it's kind of annoying. But anyway, I really wanted to deep clean kind of my countertops and the sink area and really scrub them good, because I definitely don't do this as often as I should.
Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in. But I'm your liability.
If only I had listened for a while, I would have told you I miss your smile. I thought of you as a friend who can't let go, but when you left I could feel it grow, like a body of water, sleeping through the edges of my soul.
So the next thing that I wanted to do was go down into Carson's playroom and work on kind of reorganizing his toys and decluttering them. There were a ton of toys from when he was just a little baby that were still out, and he doesn't obviously play with them, and I wanted to go through and kind of get those things put away for maybe a future baby and get all of his toys that he actually plays with out where he can see them and reorganize his bins. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It's not like a massive transformation, but to me, I just feel like it's so much cleaner and better organized, and I think Carson is going to enjoy destroying the room again now that his toys are in new places. The fabric bins that you buy for the storage cube units are actually really expensive, but I found a 6-pack on Amazon that was a really good price, and I have that linked in my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested in checking that out. I also have pretty much every other product that I use in my videos in my Amazon storefront, and just a bunch of other cool things, so definitely check that out if you are looking for anything that you see in my videos.
Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. 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 All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. 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 Be wanna be with, wanna be with, wanna be.
This area with the chalkboard is probably my favorite thing in the playroom. I just think it's so cute, but the chalk gets everywhere, so I needed to vacuum this area really, really well, and also just kind of wipe down the baseboards a little bit and the chalkboard and the wall, because Carson just gets chalk and chalk dust absolutely everywhere. But the good thing about chalk is that it is so easily washable.
You make me
sleeping at the worst motel somewhere. We had rashes for days. Do you remember that? In spite of everything that we lack, nothing compares to the freedom we had. I would do it again.
A little bit later on in the day, I just wanted to fold that load of laundry that I had done for Carson earlier and get all of that put away. If I don't do this immediately, it's probably never going to get done. So I have to just kind of live by that right now to stay on top of my laundry. As I'm sure you guys know from all of my last few videos, I am in the process of selling my house and I need to keep it clean like all the time. So laundry is one of the things that I so easily fall behind on, and right now I can't. And it's probably a good thing because it's keeping me disciplined and it's keeping my clothes put away and just helping me to stay on top of my laundry.
Cause even though we were broke as hell, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. And I throw a coin down a wishing well. I wish I could feel it again, the way that I felt for you then. 'Cause even though I wouldn't change anything.
But that is all for this week's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and it motivated you to get up and clean along with me. If you have made it all the way to the end, then leave me a comment below letting me know if you were able to get anything done while you were watching this video or what you're about to do now that we are done here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. You can also follow me on Instagram if you're interested. All that information is in my description box below. But thank you so much for watching. Once again, I hope that you enjoyed it and that you will come back for my next video.
Just watch me break it.